So I'm bored, and I'm going to go over every single problem I've had. This thing. That is a valve index. Let's see here. Out of the box, that was wobbly. That one isn't. It's been like that since day one. Other problem. Had to 3D print a gasket, because the one that came with it, and they do not sell a wide one. This is the only one that'll fit. My glasses touched that, so I'm not going to count that as a flaw. That's my own fault for not pushing this back on day one. So, whatever. It still needs to get RMA'd, and apparently that doesn't matter. They will still replace it. So, the ratcheting mechanism was loose on one side out of the box. This one was in further than that one. Or was it the other way around it? This one was, like, out like that. And it was just always like that. It wasn't like me pulling on the spring or anything. It was just always like that. Other thing, I put the thing back on the clip just because reasons. I'll probably take it back off because I doubt the efficiency of this clip. And because, as you can see, it came kinked like this out of the box. What else? The whole thing was creaking out of the box. I fixed that by tightening the screws on it. And that's just the actual headset itself. For the controllers, and these have not, like... I have not, like, gone full force punching these into a wall. I've punched a wall wearing them, but, it was my knuckles that hit the wall, and not the controller. So... But, just by using these for about maybe 2,000 hours since April. Yeah, I know that's a lot of hours. This one, you can see is showing signs of wear. There's supposed to be like a little rubber gasket thing, and that's already gone. The thing is stretched to hell. The paint is coming off in multiple places. That's paint. That's not, like, sweat or anything. That's paint. That does not, like, that's chipped paint. I cannot clean that off. Some of it does clean off, because yes, a little bit of it is sweat. Most of it is actually just the paint. Same on this one. In fact, it's almost worse on that one. Same here. The paint has actually started coming off here. I'm wondering if it's the 3D printed boosters I used for a while. Plastic rubbing on the paint could do that, but I mean, it's an official accessory that you have to 3D print. The triggers squeak, and on this controller, it actually seems like if I bring it up close, you can kind of see it looks like it's actually coming out of place slightly. Like one of the pegs broke that holds the trigger in place. The ribbon cable for the capacitive for this analog stick has broken. These have not, like... This is carpet, so the hardest they've fallen is, like, hip height onto carpet like this. Which, I have dropped... What, For reference, I had a Vive wand, and it punched full force into this TV, and it still worked fine. And that was when I first got VR. I was playing super hot, I had the Guardian off like an idiot. That was my own fault. I have not treated these like that at all. And by the way, that little rubber gasket thing I'm talking about, right there. I know this video is a ramble, but this is just more of a bit frustrating that I have to RMA this thing, and I'm waiting to RMA this thing because of the holidays. Because I know that if I try to RMA it right now, holy shit, is it going to take forever. But if I RMA it, like, in January, because I got this in April, so I've only had this for, like, 8 months. And the thing is already falling apart. Oh, and just one more thing. The left display has what looks like either... And you can't see it because I don't have it on, and you wouldn't be able to see it on the screen anyway. But it looks like it either has dead pixels or actual dirt in between one of the layers on the actual LCD panel. None of these issues happened with a Vive, which I no longer have, so, you know, I cannot use it. But even if we did have the Vive, it doesn't matter. It's called... This thing was $800. Like, come on.